Hello, lovelies. Well, it's been a very interesting time in these past few weeks. I feel like everybody's kind of coming out of a slump and getting their energies back into normal. A few of you may have been getting out and doing a little bit more partying than usual, even if that's with yourself. And some of you guys have been kind of doing this balancing act between your emotions and your confidence versus your ego and your desires. And Leo season is about having that optimism and having this bold charisma and wanting to get out there and meet new people, but it's also about balancing that ego and that demeanor that can be demanding or bossy. So depending on what's going on in your life, depending on zodiacs, of course, that can be a good thing in a way because it can bring your voice out more, but in other ways it can hinder opportunities because at times that can be the wrong voice that you want to be speaking. So we're going to be taking a look at where your Leo energy is placed within, your current circumstances. Find out really where you're at currently with everything and where you might be pushing a little too hard, where you need to be focusing a little bit more, and overall, what can you look forward to coming in the next month or so, okay? So let's take a look and see where your personal zodiac is for the month of August 2020. Hey Capricorn, so the energy for you guys has been pretty frustrating. I feel like I'm a Capricorn myself, so I can relate to the kind of teetering back and forth between, knowing which way you need to go, kind of feeling that balance, trying to go in with the flow, letting go of that control. And even though things might feel like they're kind of picking up the pace, there's still this kind of energy that's just like, I really need some more answers. I really just wish I had this and this and this and this, and then I'll feel good. But the energy is forcing us to just kind of decompress, be with our loved ones, gain control at home if we need to, or with our personal selves, and there's really nothing we can do about it. So that's really the energy on how things are going for you with this Leo energy. I'm a Leo rising. I really love being in the Leo energy because it allows me to feel like, I've got a sense of my more enthusiastic self. I'm not so rigid and just kind of workaholic and just trying to be so by the book. It allows me to kind of open up a little bit and just be that happy side of myself. So the current energy that you are in at the moment is the moon. So really trying to find the truth underneath the different situations, whether it's people, scenarios, lessons, experiences, whatever it is, just feelings that you're having day to day. You're in this kind of energy of trying to feel your way through it, knowing what that intuitive knowing and that intuitive kind of staying one step ahead and listening to your intuition, those types of things, trying to avoid illusion and see things for its true nature. I mean, that's really what you're all about. You actually have a little bit of a guard up, trying to make sure that you don't get taken advantage of, but try not to have too much of that because you don't want to miss opportunities or keep yourself in a mindset that doesn't allow you to be in your normal nature when you're outside of those settings, okay? So in other words, just kind of come back down to your normal, state so that you can have some fun while you're here. All right, as far as where you might be pushing too hard, you might be pushing too hard on yourself, forcing yourself to make all these decisions as opposed to collaborating with others. It's not all about you. It doesn't have to be you making all these final decisions. It can be about collaborating with others and getting out there and trying to find new opportunities or new ways of really getting yourself into this space of all of the skill sets that you possess. I mean, really tapping into all of your skills and all of your potential and being seen for a lot of different aspects and being very admired this month as well. So kind of being in that limelight and that attention and getting a lot of attention from a lot of different areas. So this month it's really going to be about making sure you're staying in a place of optimism and kind of getting outside of that comfort zone and being open to experiencing and meeting and all of that, and being less on that, I gotta be, kind of bossy and demanding and domineering and be strong. It's a little bit less, it's more vulnerable than it is standing, your ground as the queen bee. It's more about kind of building that hive right now and building that nest together. All right, so if you can open up and let that happen, what you do is you offer more opportunities for more success, for more collaboration, for just overall more joyful experiences in your life as well. So opening up and having more freedoms too is what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's one thing you can look forward to as you continue to open yourself up and not really limit yourself to one thing, but maybe even, I've had some things come around that haven't been really in my forefront for years, and all of a sudden they're just there, and I can't even help it. I can't ignore it. I have to go back and evaluate why that skill set or why that situation or person or whatever thought process, whatever it could be, is coming back around into my environment and into my forethought, and it's because something's supposed to be manifesting from that, okay? And so I can see where that's something that can be a good thing. It can produce income, it can produce, future opportunities, it can create, who knows what it can create, but it's going towards abundance, okay? And that's all that matters. Now, what can you do to move forward and to just be more kind of go with the flow? King of Pentacles energy, so listening to your intuition, making wise decisions, staying a step ahead of the game, making sure you're playing the game wisely, okay, and just seeking those opportunities and just kind of monopolizing on certain situations as opposed to getting, stuck on it has to be this way or it has to be the way someone else says it has to be. Try to find a balanced way by collaborating with everybody or individually or whatever, and find your balance in this and go with that, because it's going to feel much better, and you're going to find that you don't have to necessarily choose. You can't have it all as long as you balance it just right, okay? Anything else you need to know? Releasing any anxieties or unsure situations, okay? Anything you've been seeking clarity or just been on your mind about where is that going, what does that mean, that's definitely going as well, and you're no longer going to be hung up on the meaning of things that have just been kind of turning and just kind of been, just kind of at your, maybe you even had a little bit of a hold of your emotions, okay? A lot of that's getting clarified because there's some, whatever it is, communication, just things are turning around to manifest to give you that clarity, okay? If you are looking for further clarity in your personal situation, all my information is down below on how to book a session, and all my rates are still half off, so take advantage while you can. I hope that helps, and have a fantastic night. Much love.